Hey y'all, hey. I'm coming to you from my channel. I am talking. So just wanted to reach out to you guys and touch bases with you guys on a topic that I thought would benefit you guys. It's called the I think it's like the top 10 top 10 narcissistic traits from, narcissist. So let me go ahead and start. I will start off from like, 1 to 10, and then, you know, I'll explain as I go. So, first one is, and I'll be looking, back and forth, at my notes, because I just wanted you guys to have this information that I have for you. Definitely want to put it out there to make sure that the masses has access to this information. I just think it's extremely important. So, number one, fast commitments. So the narcissists definitely move super fast in relationships. I'll say courting relationships, because the relationships that they have, with like family or something like that, they, don't have a need to move fast in these relationships because they're already attached to them. They're already connected to them. They're already in their life and can be used as a supply. So yeah. Yeah, they move very fast in relationships. And when I say fast, I know that, some people get into relationships and they they meet each other, and they have a chemistry, they have a connection, and they're like, okay, I've heard stories, where people like, I met my girl, I met my dude, and he was what was up. So, we decided to date, and, we, were engaged in 4 months or 6 months, okay, fine, but the narcissist, it's one thing to move that way in one relationship, because most people don't have that fast pace, experience where, or whatever, people typically take time to know people. I know, a lot of men are different. They want to know, who they're messing with. So, they want to know who they're who they're getting after a year, maybe after a year and a half, who is this person really? And a lot of times you don't find that out till, 5-10 years, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so anyways, the narcissist will hop from one person to the next, one female to the next, like back to back to back. So yeah, they're always going from one supply to the next whenever they feel like that first supply they had, or the second supply, the 15th, the 20th, the 100th supply that they had is not giving them the supply anymore. They will abandon ship. So, yeah. So, number two, nice. So, the narcissist is extremely nice to you in what I would call a nesting period. They're, hey, how you doing? Smiling, or, they're just really nice to you, when you first meet them. So that is the first impression that you give them. And that impression lasts, it goes on for as long as they feel, it needs to be able to get you to feel or think that this is really who they are on a day-to-day basis. This is me. They don't make any mistakes. They're a model citizen, so to speak. So, hey, this is another one of their abusive, I would say, traits. Number three is verbal abuse. So the verbal abuse, it's always a battle or a race, with someone. They're always in competition with even, the person that they are supposed to be in a relationship with. They never want that person to feel like they are less than in certain areas, Just for instance, you may say, I just bought $200 worth of groceries. The narcissist will come and be like, hey, yeah, well, I just bought $1,200 worth of groceries. I'm like, every time though, what I mean? Like, it's every time. It's weird. So yeah, like those type of things. They're always trying to one up you, Number four, hate for people that they feel have accomplished more than them, or people that, or hate for people in general that they feel like has ambition to accomplish more than them. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Number five, hate for mom, dad, or both. So the narcissist does not care much about their parents. What the narcissist will do is maybe check in on their parents from time to time, and then say that they did do it, and that's supposed to be like an extra dash, a point, I guess, to their good deeds, so to speak, that they will do just to appear to be a good person. The truth is, they could care less. They really don't like them. They really hate them. Just the things that they say, the way that they talk about them. It's like, man, you don't even like your mama. You don't like your mama, your daddy. Neither one of them, huh? So yeah. That's number five. So number six, spends money fast. The narcissist basically, wherever they go, and keep in mind the narcissist probably makes $100,000 or more. Okay, they will go out. I'm just gonna give an example. They will go out, like to a bar or something, and see some people that they don't know, and basically flex, basically spend money and make it look like they're doing this, doing that, buy drinks for this person, that person, and then here come next 24 48 hours, I'll say 48 to 72. How about that? I won't cap. Okay, so next 48 to 72 hours, they are like literally broke. They don't have $1 to their name. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. And then another thing we're gonna do. Let's see, number 7. Oh, that was what I was gonna say too about the spending money fast. So they don't have much to show for. Most of their life is just trying to work hard to show the world that they are not really who they are. So, yeah. And then number 7, obsessions. The narcissist will have deep obsessions with people from the past, like their exes. They'll talk, about these people to people who will listen. So anybody that'll listen, any ear that will listen, they'll talk about this person, that they have an obsession with, their ex, they'll talk, to you about them, and you'll hear about, how bad they were. And, it's like, man, are they really that bad? Everybody's done something to you, but you never do anything, to anybody. So yeah. Number 8. And of course, for them to be number 1 through 7, they have to be number 8, which is a liar. They lie to keep up a certain persona so that they must lie from one lie, to the next. They have to keep up this, persona that, they're perfect, and they don't do anything to anybody. It's always everybody else, Number 9, love to see people doing bad. So for example, this is for you guys. Just, listen, give me a minute. Hold up. Okay, so for example, if there is something that took place in their, like for example, just say their son went through something and he made a mistake. The narcissist would use that mistake from his son or daughter to basically, the narcissist is kind of happy that it's not them. You know, like like, you know, goodness, you know, take it off of me, let it be on somebody else. So even if it is their own son, they will hold on to that, you know, for dear life. And you'll hear them talk about that all the time, about, oh, you know, so and so did this, so and so did that, you know, their son or whatever, or daughter did this or that. And I just hope that they get everything together, and I just hope that they do right, and and oh my God, you know, just on and on and on and on and on. And I called and tried to talk to him or her, and, you know, this is this, and, you know, that is that, because, you know, they're this perfect person, and, you know, they don't make any mistakes themselves. So they kind of take that mistake from their son or daughter and wallow in it, and boast, you know, underhandedly, you know, boasting to you or whoever, you know, will listen to them as well. So yeah, but you know, the narcissist will use their supply, even if a person would say, dang, it's your own son, you know, flesh and blood, you're gonna talk about them like a dog. Yes, they will. They will. They will use supply with whomever is present, honey. They don't care who it is, you know. If you have a pulse, you know. And last but not least, number 10. Drum roll. Discarding. The narcissist will wake up one day and decide to discard you, for instance. Let's talk about it. So a normal relationship with two people in it typically have a process that they go through. They say, you know, they dated, you know, maybe for a year or 2 years, and they like, you know what, we're not really matching, you know what I mean? Or maybe they date for 6 months to a year, and they're like, hey, you know, we're not really vibing with each other. So but there will be signs, you know, prior to this leading up to what I just mentioned, you know. There will be definitely things that have taken place, conversations that have been had, where they say, hey, you know, look, this is what's going, you know, what's going to happen. I noticed that you'll notice that you have a lot of things that are important to you that this person disagrees about, and a lot of things that are important to that person that you disagree about, you know. So you guys will be able to understand that, and y'all may come to the agreement that, hey, we need to either take a break for growth, or we just don't need to be together. Yeah. But the narcissist will love you one day and then discard you the next. When I say that, you could be, you know, all in love. They could be all in love with you, you know, one day, then the next day they've decided that you're no longer girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, and, you know, they are, you know, going to move on to the next person, or the supply that they have in on layaway, you know. But yeah, so those are the top 2. Let me know what you think about it, you know, or whatever. These are the top 10 narcissistic traits. I'll be doing some more of these because I have a lot of information to share, so I'll definitely be doing more of these. Comment, please subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Let me know, you know, what your experiences have been. There may be some other narcissistic traits that you'd like to talk about. I'd like to hear about them. Again, this is Tamelia coming to you from my channel. I am talking, y'all. See you later. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.